칼리 리버브가 무료 배포 중입니다. 약 19만원 꿀템이에요. 레알 기타 꿀템입니다. 기타 작업 많이 하신 분들에게 강추해요. 6개 캐비넷, 4개 마이크 등 다양한 세팅으로 본인 곡에 알맞게 수정해서 사용할 수 있습니다. 밴드 음악, 락, 가요 하시는 분들이 사용하면 좋아요. 다운받는 법은 더보기에 있습니다. 애플리튜브 5 맥스 V2가 66% 할인 중입니다. 저렴할 때 득템하세요. 비비튜브가 73% 할인 중입니다. 레알 믹막 꿀템이요. 간단한 조작으로 사운드로 더 풍성하게 만들 수 있습니다. 보컬 믹싱할 때 사용하면 좋아요. 뷰티 비스트 노브를 조절해 곡에 알맞게 세팅해 사용하면 됩니다. 사용법도 간단해서 초보분들이 쓰기 좋아요. 웨이브스 울티메이트 1년 구독 20% 할인 중입니다. 저렴할 때 득템하세요.
Let's look at the bass relief. Nice. Now the kick drum sounds a bit more tight, I would say. I kind of like that. So transformer, if I bring that one off, yeah, sounds way more cleaner. Okay, I'm gonna bring down the output level and bypass the plugin. So this is cool about this plugin. You get a bit more of perceived loudness, which is quite nice. Okay, let's try the two types of tubes we have here. Type A and Type B. Interesting. The Type A sounds a bit more high-mid.
스냅백이 40% 할인 중입니다. 레알 드럼머신 꿀템이에요. 사운드를 유니크하게 만들기 좋습니다. 직관적인 방법으로 소리를 디자인할 수 있어요. 킥, 스네어, 하이햇 등을 곡에 알맞게 변형해 사용 가능합니다. K-pop, EDM, R&B 등 다양한 장르에 활용할 수 있어요. 쉐이퍼박스 3 번들이 10% 할인 중입니다. 저렴할 때 득템하세요.
So it whips perfectly into your main hit every time. Use the short snapbacks to add a small bright whip into your kick drum. Now here's a quick pro tip. Before browsing snapback samples, set an attack value first. Then all the sounds you browse will fit your groove perfectly. Use a snapback to give sharp snares a softer, classier attack. Or a punchier thwack. And dial in the classic pre-shifted clap trick in seconds.
MPX 6.5 크로스그레이드가 55% 할인 중입니다. 올해 최저가예요. AI 믹막 꿀템입니다. 믹막에 필요한 다양한 플러그인이 들어있어요. 마스터링, 미싱, 보컬 작업 등을 쉽고 빠르게 할 수 있습니다. 해당 트레이에 걸고 버튼만 누르면 최적화된 레벨링을 도와줘요. 초보자도 간단하게 작업이 가능합니다. iZotope 가을 세일이 최대 66% 할인 중입니다. 저렴할 때 득템하세요.
There's the actual interface for dialogue contour. They've updated it so now you can control your pitch, your format, and your variation basically is that expression or expressiveness that you will want to be in the actual vocal. They also have, like I said, presets where you can start with the beginning of the word and go down 3 semitones. For me, in this feature, it's worked out best where you just do it in real time. Now, since we've selected what we wanted to adjust, now we can go ahead and preview it.
Improv is acting without a script. The main rule of
Improv is yes and,
which means that you
agree with what the person tells you and you add to it. It's also a great skill for learning how to pivot on the spot.
And you can actually curve the smoothing of the actual sound for that waveform. The next one is also music rebalance. Music rebalance is stem separation, and stem separation is the new thing right now. Everybody's doing it. I love the interface that they have for it because, again, another simplistic one. And of course, they have the different options for good, better, and best. And the way that you start it off is that you go and you stem separate them. So you split the stems, and I've already done that for the sake of the video. Let's go ahead and play the song.
소녹스 에센셜 플러그인 번들이 87% 할인 중입니다. 믹마 종결자예요. EQ 컴프 DS 도형이 포함된 번들입니다. 깔끔하고 시원한 사운드를 만들 수 있어요. 디테일한 작업했으면 좋습니다. 퀄리티가 좋아서 해당 음역대를 원하는 방향으로 믹싱할 수 있어요. 소녹스 보컬 번들이 82% 할인 중입니다. 저렴할 때 득템하세요.
S's were a little bit over the top there, so obviously we want to take them out dynamically as opposed to applying an EQ where we cut by the same amount of frequency all the time. You know, we don't want to affect the rest of the vocal. We only want to apply de-essing to the S's specifically when they come up. We don't want to touch the rest of the signal that's left untouched. So it's a dynamic EQ essentially. So let's switch it in. Let's just play that loop again. I'll play the first bit without.
The kindergartner's home from school. I missed your mom, but it was cool.
Now I'll switch it in. The S's will sound a lot more natural.
The kindergartner's home from school.
You can see it de-essing
I missed
here.
your mom, but it was cool. And I learned how to
Let's do that again.
The
Without.
kindergartner's home from school. I missed your mom, but it was cool.
And in.
The kindergartner's home from school. I missed your mom, but it was cool.
I haven't overdone it. You know, you can really, really overcook it, and you'll sound really silly, and the S's will be totally overdone. But you know, the S's are there, but they're not too de-essed, and you know, they're not jumping out at me. And
소나라가 16% 할인 중입니다. 레알 보컬 악기 꿀템이에요. 감성적이고 웅장한 사운드가 들어있습니다. 음악뿐 아니라 영상 음악에서도 상당히 좋은 퀄리티예요. 이펙터 조합으로 본인만의 사운드 디자인이 가능합니다. 리프트 2.0이 38% 할인 중입니다. 저렴할 때 득템하세요.
The menu also provides an extra layer of flexibility by allowing you to expand any one source and have it fully mapped in its intended range, which is perfect for playing chords with your textures and rhythmic pedals. The vocals and motif instruments feature 3 channels with individual effects assignment.